But also where I work has a beautiful wine list that actually has some very beautiful rainbow colours associated to it. So it's not just red, white or sparkling.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
Better be a rainbow dick.
Welcome to Spit or Swallow.
Spit or Swallow.
We're Spit or Swallow. Weekly wine reviews by Drunk. Today we're talking about Chardonnay.
Poolside. Del Quinte.
My YouTube.
Can we have a dick one? Oh, so good! No. Yeah, that's filling.
Welcome to Spit or Swallow. I'm Chani.
I'm Jimmy. I'm Rob.
And today we've got this beautiful little Italian wine, Foradori Lezer. It's from the Dolomites. It's where Teroldego was so long at work. I used to call it Teroldego.
Like a
The wine
dinosaur?
rep came in and was like, yeah, no, you've said it wrong the entire time.
Teroldego.
Teroldego, mate. It's like quite a dark, heavy red wine, traditionally quite like a Barolo. This little bad boy was a happy accident. Winemakers were making their Teroldego, and instead of leaving it on skins for 2 weeks, they took it out off over 24 hours, and they've come out with this genius little drop here. And I'm its biggest fan.
Cheers to Chani being the biggest fan.
Cheers.
Cheers. Spit in my mouth.
Wow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Know what you expected?
No, not really.
It kind of was what I was hoping. I looked at it and I was like, I hope it's like light Ribena.
It's happiness in a bottle.
And like juicy,
Yeah.
not too dry, not too sweet.
I used to sell so much of this in the restaurant because people would be like, okay, of this wine list, what's your favorite wine? I'd be like, this is happiness. If you drink this and you're not happy, I will buy the rest of the bottle and I will drink it and I'll be very happy. We're professional.
Maybe there's a professional Chani that we don't really.
Well guys, I'm really excited to introduce you to the Lezer Teroldego. So it's a happy little accident.
Just like our firstborn, he's quite the ripper.
Pretty much, that's how it happens.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Yeah.
That's how the magic happens.
And sing.
I love Foradori wines. They are the pioneers of like biodynamic wine in Italy, and now that it's in Australia, I'm obsessed.
Not Australia, Australia.
Elisabetta Foradori, she's like the matriarch of like biodynamic wine in Italy, and she's like a fucking boss. And I love it. So her sons have taken over now. So Tio is like the head winemaker now at Foradori. Bottom of the Dolomites, like this beautiful winery. They have like, they grow their own food, they make their own cheese, they have like horses on the property. Like it's
Sounds like paradise.
it's everything you ever dreamed it could be, and you come up with this happy little drop.
This wine confuses me. It's easy to confuse me, let's be honest. But it drinks like a rosé at the beginning, and then it finishes like a light pinot at the end. It's got two different aspects to it for me.
I think that's because it's a lighter style made from a bigger bowl of red. This grape traditionally like has so much big bold flavor and complexity, so that you still kind of get that in the glass, but in such like easy drinking.
Yeah, those deep like dried fruits. Even almost dry, like semi sun-dried tomato, like.
Yeah.
But of the grapefruit variety, you know, it's got a bit of body to it, still fresh and fruity enough.
Fantastic.
That's good. It is one of those wines that we always talked about, blurring people's perception of like red, rosé, white.
Yeah.
It drinks like people perceive rosé to be, but then you get the flavor profiles, like you said, like a light
Yeah.
New Zealand kind of pinot
Yeah.
noir.
Where I work, it sits on the chilled red, but
Yeah.
also where I work has a beautiful wine list that actually has some very beautiful rainbow colours associated to it. So it's not just red, white or sparkling.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
Better be a
Put that
rainbow
on.
dick.
You get Anthony a glass of this wine.
Yes, okay.
Anthony,
No,
find vessel.
I actually think you're going to really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where I
Let's
fell
do
in
it.
love with the chilled red section of the wine list. How'd you go?
It's probably the strangest, not strangest, it's just the most different wine I've ever tasted.
It's
All
hard
the wines I've tasted are like pretty stock standard.
It's hard to define,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You don't know where it's supposed to sit.
Yeah.
Is it a red? Is it a rosé? Is it like a light red?
Yeah.
Is
Is it
it a
supposed to
heavy
be cold?
rosé?
I'm with Jimmy, I was a bit confused when I said that. I was like,
What's going on here? So I think I figured it out. I think the perfect time for this wine is in Italy or here during aperitivo, that 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. period where cool people like the Italians do aperitivo. They drink awesome cured meats, drink some like low ABV wines, but
Yeah.
this wine with like awesome cured meats in the late sunshine.
Yeah, I would sit on the side of the street in Italy, cobblestones,
Yeah.
the whole shebang. I won't go with the cured meats, but like cured artichoke and
Just
sun-dried
other
tomato and
charcuterie board,
cheese.
like sort of
Oh.
style stuff. Yeah, 100%. Like that's me. That's what it is for me.
Yeah, there is a winemaker in Western Australia. Their wines are called Amativino. I've met the winemaker and he's such a cool dude. And he actually got Teroldego grapes from Foradori brought over from Tio. He got them from the winemaker. Tio was in Australia selling his wine, and Amato Vino, they got some of the vine, and he's now growing Teroldego in Australia, and he's one of the only people growing that grape varietal in Australia, because you actually only find it in this region, like in Trentino. I've tried his. It's like, it's jizz worthy.
Getting there.
Yeah, it takes your breath away.
Take my breath away.
You guys have a song for everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
always.
The last drop.
Yeah.
I really have to pee.
You should have done that in your own time, sir.
I tried to pee and I did pee in between the break, but I got to pee again.
Bring up the bucket!
What do you mean you tried to pee? How old are you?
No, I
Like
was
prostate
successful in
problems?
peeing. I have to pee again now because the seal was a thing.
Are you actually on leave to pee?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No,
It's-
you're not!
I'm gonna give this a 7.5.
Oof.
Not because I.
You don't deserve it.
Yes!
It's okay, brace before hose.
And what? Why, you may ask? I enjoy this one. It is something I would drink, but it is beautiful. I actually quite like how it's warmed up, and it's actually now drinking like a Pinot. I actually preferred it when it's colder. It doesn't do the same to me now. So
We
I
didn't
enjoyed
keep it in the
more.
fridge for long.
No.
So this was only in the
No.
fridge for about an hour, so
We'll
it's
probably
not
be sitting in
super
that
cold.
And that's it. Like we said, like 7.5 is still a really great score. Like it's not
Yeah.
bad at all. It's like it's just
Yeah.
it transitioned into a wine style that I didn't enjoy as much.
For me, I'm actually going to give it I'm going to give it actually an 8.5. The point of, I had since kind of gone off, no this isn't a rosé, but I've since gone off rosé for a while, so I used to smash a lot of it. Sunday afternoons, like 4
I
o'clock.
can fully see Jimmy just smashing rosé.
I'm
with the
very
girls.
comfortable with my sexuality. I will smash a fucking rosé.
No,
It's
I
fucking
do
delicious.
too.
I know
I'm
what I
just
like.
laughing at the thought of him smashing rosé with the girls.
With Jimmy's girls, because it seems like every time I go out I'm with all the girls.
That was nice.
No, but it's redefined for me what that Sunday afternoon in the downing sunlight could be as a
Never
rosé.
say never.
It's perfect, I think, right? For sundown in the
It
afternoon, you know, afternoon sunlight, having this with some charcuterie, I'm sold.
There's a lot of broken glasses. Don't you fucking dare.
Hurry up then, princess.
Savouring it?
Well, are we gonna just end the episode with Jenny not completing? I think this is the
Yeah.
It's gonna take fucking forever.
Hey!
Ah!